Hello and welcome to Sidebars. I'm attorney James Bogatay. I'm a practicing attorney and co-director of education at Access Legal. This is a series where I talk about all things related to the legal profession with a particular focus on the access to justice issues and the small shifts attorneys must make to succeed in the modern era. I don't know it all, but I've seen a lot, working for years with clients that need representation and attorneys that want to grow their businesses. Join me as I share my experiences, both good and bad, to ultimately help attorneys like you reverse the access to justice trend, grow your practices, and of course, help more people. Let's learn a little bit, have a few laughs, and help evolve our profession. It's Sidebars with me, attorney James Bogatay. Okay, let's talk about leveraging technology to increase your profitability and your efficiency. So we've been talking about a lot of different methodologies to be able to access more clients and help more people in this series. Today, we're going to talk about the tools you can utilize to bring those methodologies and those ideologies to life. The overarching tool that we utilize regularly as practitioners is a good case management system, right? And anytime you can find a case management system with several layers of integration, you're going to be exponentially increasing the efficiency and profitability of your firm. So two of the biggest names out there, Clio and MyCase, are a good example. So Clio and MyCase not only have case management integration, which is okay, great. They're going to give you deadlines and task deadlines that you can manage within the account. So you start a custody case, it's going to tell you when you need to file your responses, when you need to file your discovery. It'll help you manage those types of things. But nowadays, those same case management systems have layers of capability that can also help you in every other facet of your firm, from inception of the potential client all the way through resolution of the case. And so let's start at the beginning of that process, inception of the case. When you're looking to leverage technology, you're looking to save time. You're looking to automate processes. And so both Clio and MyCase have integrations that allow the clients to come right into the CRM. So no matter what your marketing source is, it could be a mailer, it could be a lead generation service, it could be a referral. A lot of these case management services have integrations that allow you to pull the potential client from that source and insert them directly into your workflow. So Clio will integrate them into Clio Grow. MyCase pulls them directly into your MyCase, which you can then port into the actual case management system and start a matter for them. What that allows you to do is then manage them before they're ever even a client. They have differing capabilities. There's a bunch of different options out there. But in another episode of this series, we talked about, for instance, the need for having a comprehensive contact process. Calling, texting, sending emails. You can set up automations in your case management system that immediately send an incoming client a text that says, hey, thank you for reaching out to the Smith Law Firm. We'll be in touch with you shortly. Talk to you then. Things like that, where it stops the client from shopping. It gives them an immediate response. It allows you to form drip campaigns where if you haven't gotten in touch with the client that time, like we discussed, it's imperative to have multiple touches and attempts to communicate with them. You can set up a drip campaign through your case management that just automatically sends them emails periodically, a day after they've reached out, and then 3 days after they reach out, and then 2 weeks after they've reached out. The system will automatically communicate with them. Now, obviously, just think about what that means to you as far as overhead. Typically, what we're talking about, even just as far as I've gotten, is a heavy level of support staff involvement or the attorney's direct involvement, managing and shuffling these things around manually. The secondary aspect, there are a myriad of merchant services that can help you take a digital deposit or schedule a digital deposit. One of my favorite solutions and realizations that I had about leveraging technology was how to deal with clients that say, yes, but. Yes, I love you and I want to hire you, but I need to speak with my spouse, or but I need to wait until I get paid next week. 60% of the time I was losing that client. Either another attorney would come in with a lower starting fee, or the client would determine they couldn't move forward anymore. Maybe they got cold feet that it was financially viable, whatever the case may be. I realized with merchant services, the second they said yes, but, I would say, great, Mrs. Smith, if you would like, I can schedule your deposit to come out next Friday on your payday. Yeah, that sounds great. Oh man. Yeah, that way you don't have to wait by the phone. My firm doesn't have to, hustle to try to, get in contact with each other. You just set this up. Next Friday, pay attention to your email. You'll see a receipt come through. Oh, that sounds fantastic. Then, after that initial deposit is set up, you just neatly transition into the conversation. Hey, so we talked about setting you up on an automated payment plan every 2 weeks to coincide with your payday. Are you still good with that? Does that still work for you? Oh, yeah, that's great. No, thank you. Great. Do you mind if I set that up now? I have your payment information in front of me. I can have that set up. Yeah, no, that's fine. Go ahead. You set up that payment information. From 5 minutes from the moment they said yes, but, you have their deposit scheduled and you have their entire payment arrangement set up. Set it and forget it. You're not reaching out and having your office send them invoices that you have to collect on. Of course, you're going to send them an invoice about the time that you've spent and reconcile all of our billable hours as we have to. But you're not going to be sending them an invoice and praying they pay. Hey, I know that you didn't know this was coming, but I spent $2,000 of your money last week and I need you to refresh that. That's not reasonable for your average everyday person. In this capacity, you're just setting this up and just letting it run. So payment and merchant services are one of the most important tools you can utilize. I try to stifle a laugh every time I talk to an attorney and they're like, I still just take cash or checks. It's like, oh boy, there's a meteor coming for you. So seek out the tools that work best for your firm and utilize those to great effect. If you do not have comfort utilizing those tools, they always have a customer support department. You can get training, you can get support in that regard. Another way to leverage your technology is through document automation. It takes so many different forms. Not only can it help you from an effective hourly rate perspective to keep your overhead down, to keep the time that you're billing the clients down, but it can help you with the enrollment process. How did we used to have to do signups? We had to email a fee agreement to someone, have them print it out, sign it, scan it, send it back, or you have to come to the office to sign this. Or no problem, I'll mail it to you. And then you're waiting 2 weeks to see if this person actually signs up and if you can enroll them. With document automation and e-sign, the moment they say, this all sounds great. I'm going to, let's do this. I can send in a deposit. Let's go from here. You can email them or text them over a link to the fee agreement, review it with them right there, and then have them e-sign your fee agreement on the spot. That's just one utilization of doc automation. Obviously, you can draft template documents. You can utilize your CRM to populate the critical pieces of information automatically. And now you don't need an extra paralegal. You don't need another member of your support staff. For a couple $100 a month, you're able to facilitate that same purpose utilizing technology. So one of the final tools for an attorney operating in the digital age is scheduling software. You can send clients links to drop themselves on your calendar. Why would you do that? Because clients live a more hectic and busy lifestyle than they ever have. In order to effectively connect with these clients, sometimes you just have to give them the ability to connect with you on their time and on their schedule. And not only that, it allows them to do so when your office might not be open. What if they work 2 jobs and the only time they're available is at 11 o'clock at night? It's very difficult for your firm to be able to connect with them to actually book them on their day off or when they have time. By sending them a scheduling link, you're now putting it in their hands. Hey, Mr. Smith, when are you available to chat? Let's make this work, right? The other aspect of this is scheduling software has the capability to provide a virtual meeting space. So in the location of the meeting, you can put a Zoom link. So the client knows, hey, here's my invitation, here's my event. I just click on this Zoom link and I'm in this attorney's office. What do attorneys hate more than anything when it comes to consultations and appointments? No shows. It is enough to make you rip your hair out every time a client just doesn't show up. So how do you combat that? Are you having your office call and make calendar reminders? Are you calling to confirm appointments? Scheduling software also has reminder functionality. You can set it to say, hey, 48 hours before this appointment or 72 hours before this appointment, I want the client to receive an email and a text reminding them that we have a meeting coming up. And that software has that capability. So again, there are a number of different tools available to you in the marketplace to increase your profitability, your effective hourly rate, and your efficiency. I encourage you to check them out. So what technology are you using to advance your firm's interests? Drop it in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next video.